The most important lesson I learned was not to force anything: conversations, friendships, relationships, attention, and love. Forced things are not worth it. What flows, flows, and what fails, fails. It was difficult, but I learned to recover and move on without the people I thought would be in my life forever. This is one of many lessons we learn over time, and in this video, I will share key experiences from a wise, seasoned person. His mistakes, so you don't have to repeat them, and his successes, so you can be inspired. After all, a seasoned person has witnessed many dawns and sailed through the tumultuous seas of existence. I hope the following words bring you peace and wisdom. The tranquility of knowing that you are a good person, not seeking to ruin the lives of others, is priceless and the foundation of your happiness. For every conscious action you take, consider what will linger in your thoughts because they form the basis of your conscience and inner strength. No matter how much negative energy is cast upon you, life is such a good teacher that it will repeat the lesson if you don't learn it. So, try to learn from the mistakes of others. It's a less painful and more efficient path. Don't be afraid to lose someone who doesn't feel lucky to have you. Some people discourage you because they are afraid you'll realize your true potential and achieve what they don't have the courage to try. Choose your life partner carefully, as that decision will determine 90% of your happiness or sadness. When someone helps you during a tough time, that's not just help, it's love. I had to make a tough decision to distance myself from something I wanted in my life because I knew it was hurting me. That was the most beautiful demonstration of self-love I've ever dedicated to myself. It's never too late to embark on a new journey, live a new story, or build a new dream. I stopped chasing life a long time ago because I realized it knows exactly where I am. Your peace of mind begins when you decide to break ties that don't add to your life. Here are some lessons I learned from interacting with many people, which made me reflect on who I want to be with and recognize when I was being used. Therefore, give but don't allow others to use you. Love but don't let others abuse your heart. Trust but don't be naive. Listen but don't lose your own voice. This balance may seem complicated, but with age, it becomes clearer who you should be with. You might already know this answer, it lies within your deepest intuition. Use that perception and wisdom. Some people, when they see they can't match you, will try to defame you. That's called envy. It was hard, but in the end, I understood that the person I never offended has offended me many times. People won't notice everything you do for them until you stop doing it. Another important lesson in personal development is valuing the trust of those who deserve it. If you manage to deceive someone, it doesn't mean they are foolish, it means they trusted you more than you deserved. Love exists. Friends exist. What almost doesn't exist are people capable of fulfilling these roles. When you fail me, make sure I won't need you anymore. Take power away from everything that disturbs you. According to Stoicism, if something doesn't exist in your mind, it won't exist in your life. Karma isn't the universe's revenge but a reflection of your actions. So, focus more on what you give than what you'll receive. Over time, you'll live the life you've always desired because happy people dedicate themselves to building their own world, while unhappy people blame the rest of the world for everything that goes wrong in their lives. There are no excuses for someone who had 1,000 opportunities to do the right thing and chose to keep doing wrong. Learn to set boundaries because what is allowed will unfortunately repeat itself. If you think others will do for you what you do for them, you'll be disappointed. When dealing with people who had numerous opportunities to make right decisions but chose otherwise, recognize that there are no excuses for this behavior. The ability to make ethical choices and correct mistakes is present in all of us. Those who repeatedly choose the wrong path demonstrate a lack of commitment to fundamental values. Therefore, if you're in a hole, the most important thing you should do is stop digging. The importance of setting boundaries becomes evident in this context. Repeatedly allowing someone to cross them will only bring more pain. Boundaries or ignoring ethical principles establish a harmful pattern. By setting clear limits and not allowing deviations, You defend your own values and respect the integrity of relationships. Allowing actions that go against your principles creates an environment where such behavior can repeat. Reciprocity is crucial, but expecting others to treat you as you treat them can lead to disappointment, as not everyone shares the same ethics or willingness to reciprocate. Stop giving explanations when you realize people only understand from their own level of perception. Don't abuse good people. They may forgive you many times, but once they decide to leave, they won't come back. Worrying doesn't solve tomorrow's problems but steals today's peace. Quickly distance yourself from those who are only by your side when you have something to offer. Recognize that many of the problems that disturb us may never materialize. Excessive worry about the future robs the present of peace and balance. Choose your companions carefully. Those who are only with you when it benefits them reveal an opportunistic relationship pattern. These connections are often superficial and based on temporary interests, causing stress and disillusionment. Someone who disappoints you once will disappoint you repeatedly. If you fall in love with two people, choose the second, because if you truly love the first, you wouldn't have fallen for the second. When playing with children, let them win. Seek advice only from those who are where you want to be. There will always be new opportunities, but never another life. Embracing loneliness is not a waste. It's hard to fall in love again after someone has deeply hurt you. When someone lets you into their soul, treat it with respect. The less you indulge in fleeting pleasures, the more you'll focus on creating and using your talents. Live with the curiosity of youth, the wisdom of age, and the dreams of a child. If no one accompanies you, go alone without fear. You'll meet people along the way. Remember, someone somewhere dreams of having the life you have. Be grateful and help create a better world. Never regret having a good heart. All good deeds eventually come back. Gratitude improves perspective and creates a positive mindset, generating happiness. Maintaining kindness, even in the face of challenges, benefits both others and your own emotional well-being. Love deeply and often, but remember your happiness depends on you. Feeling lost can be the start of self-discovery. Think many times before betraying a friend is invaluable. Triumph comes not from avoiding difficulty but from enduring and overcoming it. The value of a present is in the hands that deliver it. Be like a wolf, strong in solitude and supportive in a pack. What the soul loves cannot be taken away by memory. Inner peace begins when you decide not to let others control your emotions. No matter how much you search, you'll never find the same flower in another garden. Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Life should be fought for, lived fully, suffered through, and enjoyed. Losing with dignity means trying again. Life is wonderful if we're not afraid of it. Before complaining, look around and be thankful for what you have. Lack of time often indicates a lack of interest. When people truly want something, they make time for it. This highlights the importance of prioritizing what truly matters, including relationships. Seek those who prioritize you. Which of these thoughts resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, share it and give it a like to support the channel. Thank you.